Cities is sponsored by Local Orthodontics.
All right, welcome back to Daytime Tri-Cities, back in our studio kitchen with our junior chef this week. We're kicking things off with Holly McCrary, and it is so great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
She has all kinds of great ideas. I'm getting all kinds of good stuff, and you said you got up early this morning for us.
Yes, I did.
What time did you get up?
Around 5:30, I'd say. I'm not a big morning person, so it's not easy for me to crawl myself out of bed, but you know.
Well, and especially on the Monday after the long holiday weekend. So
I slept in all week.
Yeah, so we thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
We see that you are doing these bacon wrapped maple
thyme glazed carrots.
thyme glazed carrots. I knew there was like 6 or 7 words to this. All right, so keep me up to date here. What have we all done?
So we went ahead and pulled these out of the oven after baking them for another 10-15 more minutes. Usually you just want to bake them until they are golden brown and the bacon is crispy. And we went ahead and pre-glazed these with our thyme and maple syrup glaze, which I'll just show you real quick because we went ahead and put some thyme in there because it really all just depends on your taste and how much flavor you want in it. But it's very simple. All you have to do for the thyme is you just take it, pinch it on the end, and slide your thumb down like that. And you can just add as much or as little as you want. Personally, I think it tastes a better if I add a little bit more thyme, which is just my preference. And we're just gonna go ahead and take this and we're gonna just stir it up in there.
And that's all that is your...
That's all it is, maple syrup and thyme.
Okay.
All right, and then we're just gonna bring this over here and we're gonna glaze it again because you can never have enough maple syrup, everything.
Oh my goodness. And you didn't have to do anything else extra with the carrots because the bacon, of course, has some of that grease that I would guess kind of roasts them.
Yep, and it makes it taste 10 times better.
10 times better. Everything's better with bacon.
Let's be real. Your kids, they don't always like to eat their carrots, they don't like to eat their veggies, but you know they like bacon and breakfast food, so disguise it a little bit.
Disguise it a little bit. It's Elf approved. It's got the maple syrup and the bacon.
Right. All right, and then we can just go ahead and give ourselves a little garnish with this.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take a little bit of that extra in a spoon and we're just gonna all over it.
Oh, look at the presentation. You can tell, and you're only a junior in high school.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you want to do? Do you have your career path sort of laid out?
I do. I actually, and then real quick though, we're gonna take this and we're gonna put the bacon over it.
Oh, look, she's like, we have to finish our dish.
Just real fast. And then we're gonna take some thyme in our hands like this, just a little bit, not too much, and we're just gonna sprinkle it over it. Just to get that little effect that we added a lot more than we did.
Presentation, always important. And you enjoy working with fresh herbs. You said it makes a big difference.
It does. Fresh herbs make everything taste a lot better, but you know, it works either way. You can use it from store, like non-fresh and everything like that. But for my career path, I really would like to go to the UT because I have read up, they have a program that is for 8 weeks there for their culinary, along with getting a degree in business management and hospitality so that I can learn to run my business, but also having the best of both worlds, getting to do what I want and love, which I like to bake a lot. I'm more into baking than I am cooking, but ever so often I will throw my hat in. But I just enjoy it a lot more because it's kind of an art, and I think a lot of people enjoy more sweet treats. I know my brother does for sure. He says that I can't cook, but you know, I'll come in the kitchen and the whole pan of brownies is gone.
That you made.
Yeah.
That are in his belly.
That he says are poisonous, but he's lived to a great 18 years.
Yeah, something tells me you might get your way a lot with your brother if you're constantly baking and showing him what you can do.
Oh yeah, as long as I have a plate of food for him, he's in a great mood. He loves food.
And this looks delicious. Oh my goodness.
All right.
How do you know when they're done?
Typically, I know when they're done because I see the golden brownness on the bacon.
Okay.
It can be as crispy as you want. I personally like my bacon crispy, but we can also just cut through it.
Okay.
And it should soft
wow.
like that. Just
so
slice.
it didn't take the carrots long. I would have thought that it would have taken carrots a
and
little bit
then if you want
longer.
to go ahead and try that piece.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, sure. That's a big bite. Let me see.
Get as much or as little as you want.
That's really good.
I'm glad.
Oh my goodness. You make these a lot?
Not a lot. I just recently started learning how to make them. Because bacon and carrots.
Bacon, carrots, and the maple syrup with the carrot is delicious.
I'm glad you think so.
I can see that these would be a big hit.
You can serve them up with so many things because they're so versatile.
That is delicious. All right, we're gonna share the recipe with our viewers, and she was nice enough to walk us through it. Easy enough. We wrap our bacon. We've got the wonderful syrup. That is delicious, Holly. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
What
you
a
for
great
having
way to
me.
kick off our Junior Chef series. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back with more of Daytime right after this. Yum. Let's cut some more.
Okay.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Local Orthodontics.